I gotta give a special thank you to the people that was really like there for me. Also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
For 3 decades, Sean Diddy Combs sat at the center of Hollywood's most exclusive ecosystem. The white parties, the bad boy empire, the billion-dollar brand built on access, excess, and absolute control. Then federal agents kicked in the doors. This is the story of how an empire built on silence finally cracked, and what's still unfolding behind the scenes right now. For decades, insiders say Combs ran his world like a fortress. Non-disclosure agreements weren't unusual in the industry, but around Combs, they reportedly became a way of life for anyone who got close. According to federal prosecutors, Combs didn't operate alone. Court filings allege he relied on a network of security staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking employees within his business empire. People whose job, prosecutors claim, was to manage the lifestyle and keep the outside world out. What looked like exclusivity from the outside, the velvet ropes, the invite-only parties, the aspirational luxury branding, prosecutors would later argue in court was something else entirely.
My daughter's only 15.
They're not dating?
No, they're not. They better not be dating right now.
They're 15. They've got to have boyfriends or girlfriends or something. That's an age you start being interested.
I didn't know that.
They're cheerleaders, right?
No.
A structure built to shield conduct from scrutiny. The walls didn't come down overnight. In March 2024, federal agents raided Combs' properties in Los Angeles, Miami, and New York. What they found made headlines on its own: weapons, narcotics, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. 6 months later, in September 2024, a grand jury indicted Combs on federal charges, including racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking. He was arrested in Manhattan that same day. Then came the testimony. Over 8 weeks in the spring of 2025, his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura took the stand, describing what prosecutors called freak-offs, and the world saw the now infamous 2016 hotel surveillance footage of Combs assaulting her in a hallway. On July 2nd, 2025, the jury delivered a verdict that surprised almost everyone. Combs was acquitted of the most serious charges: racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking. But jurors found him guilty on 2 counts of transporting people across state lines for prostitution under the Mann Act. It wasn't the sweeping conviction prosecutors pushed for, but it was enough to end his run as one of music's most powerful figures. In October 2025, Judge Aaron Subramanian sentenced Combs to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison, along with a $500,000 fine and 5 years of supervised release. A sentence his own defense called shockingly severe given the acquittals, and one that prosecutors said was still lighter than what they'd asked for. The financial collapse was immediate. Brand deals evaporated. His longtime liquor partnership ended. A net worth once estimated near $1 billion has been in free fall ever since. But the legal story isn't finished. Combs' team is now fighting back. His lawyers have taken the case to a federal appeals court, arguing the judge overstepped by factoring in conduct the jury had actually acquitted him of. Prosecutors are pushing back just as hard, defending the sentence as appropriate. Meanwhile, multiple civil lawsuits remain active, with new allegations still surfacing. The parties are over. The empire is in pieces. But as appeals move through federal court and new lawsuits continue to land, the full reckoning for Sean Combs may still be a long way from finished.